Hello all and welcome to part 8 of my Darkseed 2 Let's Play.
I'm in luck.
This is going to be the last episode of the Let's Play series. In this episode we'll determine who the true murderer is. Spoilers, it's Cyber Dreams. Whoa!
It's so strange being inside Rita's house knowing that she's dead.
And also for the first time.
After we'd go out, Rita would invite me to sit down on the couch for a cup of coffee. Things never went farther than that, though.
Come on,
I
Dawson.
used to love this Southwestern American Indian junk.
I imagine the Cyber Dreams person just purchased the cheapest 3D rendered images he could find and did his best to shoehorn them into the game.
I'm not tired.
Dear Mom, not much happening lately. I went out with Mike Dawson the other night. He's a nice guy, but he has some emotional problems. In fact, he's starting to act like a sick puppy around me, and I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt him.
Wow, and here I thought Rita's type was anyone with a pulse.
Why, that
I almost feel
bitch.
bad for Mike.
She was never really interested in me. She was just toying with me.
I'm not sure that animation looks the way
In a few
Cyber
minutes,
Dreams
I'm off
intended
my
it to
reading group
look.
meeting across the street at Paul Cooper's house. Now he's somebody I'm really attracted to. Tall, handsome, and good at fixing things around the house.
I'm glad I killed that creep.
Mike, your jealousy is showing.
Well, gotta run. Paul gave me a ticket for a free psychic reading.
Who says
at the
gotta
Carnival.
run in a
I'll give
letter?
it a try this weekend and let you know what the future holds for me. Kiss Dad for me. Love, Rita.
Ticket for a free psychic reading? I hope Rita didn't already use it because I don't have a clue about where to go from here.
Is Mike really pinning his hopes and dreams on Pandora of all people?
There's a letter here.
Dear Mom, not much happening lately.
Why, that bitch?
In a few minutes, I'm off to my...
I'm glad I killed that creep.
Well, gotta run. Paul gave me a ticket.
Ticket for a free psychic reading?
Alright, sorry about that. I was just curious to see if Mike's dialogue would change during a second reading.
I've never been in Rita's bedroom before.
Well, I better grab a keepsake
It's not
while
what
I'm
I
here.
imagined it would look like. The decor is so odd.
I don't know. I kind of suspected decor like those things on her bed. Make my Michael grow! Oh wait, wrong Rita.
It's locked.
Oh, that's weird. Mike isn't saying anything about the drawers, even though it's giving me the exclamation mark.
It's locked. I look like hell. I look like hell.
At least he's finally admitting it.
Pandora's business card. Rita stuck it to the mirror.
Pandora, professional fortune teller.
You thought you had everything pretty much figured out, didn't you, Mikey Boy? Well, I'd stop while I was ahead if I were you. The truth can be very ugly.
Just like me. Duh.
I can't believe that was Jack in that mirror.
Wait, who's Jack and Mirrors?
I can't believe that was Jack in that mirror. This card entitles the bearer to a special psychic reading from Pandora.
All other readings have been bullshit up to this point. Hat rack my ass.
It's so dark and lonely inside.
Without me in there, it is.
Rita nailed all the windows on ground level shut a long time ago. She was always afraid that someone might break in.
I mean, to be fair, someone did shoot up the sign by her house. Alright, nothing left to look at here.
The power's not off here. The morgue must have its own generator.
Well, except that the TV is getting better reception. Anyhow, before I get that special reading, I wanted to see if Mike's dialogue changes when he interacts with Rita's body. Moment of truth.
Poor Rita. What monster could have done such a horrible thing?
Oh, come on, Dawson. I guess she was right about you being like a little puppy dog.
Poor Rita.
Let's leave. Well, at least he went in the direction I clicked on. Alright, here we go.
What role does this play in my future, Pandora?
I see a loser.
Let me
No,
see
I'm serious.
that
Wait
card.
till you see this.
Ah, why didn't you tell me you were one of the Illuminati? This entitles you to a special reading.
I feel like the snake is constantly mocking us with his hissing.
Mikey, there are no monsters in the closet. There's nothing there but an old dusty mirror. But I'll tell you what, I'll lock this closet forever so that nothing can get through it. I have an invisible key to the closet. Now watch.
I like how Mike's mom hasn't aged at all in however
Now
long it
I'm
has been
locking
since
the
this
closet.
vision.
Poof! It's gone. The monsters won't be able to come through the closet. Now try to go back to sleep, dear.
I feel like such an idiot. All these years thinking my closet was locked. Who knows what's inside it?
Hopefully it's a shred of dignity you can use.
You do.
For more insight on why Pandora says this, check out the link in the description. Alright, I think I got a plug in each video.
What can you
Go
tell
me.
me about this?
I'm not sure why I
see a
gave her the
hat
ticket
rack
again. I
with
probably thought it was
one
the
of
business
its 4
card.
pegs occupied.
Pandora, I need your talents again.
Listen to me. That reading I gave you, it was the most intense reading I've ever experienced. We are in great peril. You must go home right now and confront your fears.
Seriously, everything has been bullshit up until this point. I'm questioning my own sanity here.
Pandora, I need your talents again.
Listen to me.
I was just trying out all the options, see if she said
What's
anything
my
different.
fortune?
Listen to me. That reading...
This time, can I just ask you
Listen to me. That...
Alright, fine. I can take a hint. Alright, cutting right to Mike's house. Let's ask Mom about the closet.
Mom, why didn't you ever tell me that my closet door was never really locked?
Mike, you're a grown man. Just try and open it.
Oh my goodness, Mike, that was years ago. Don't tell me you've been afraid of your closet since then.
Mom's dialogue wasn't too far from what I said.
I'm starting to get a headache.
Us
Well,
too,
that's-
Mike. Us too.
I wonder if the fortune teller was right about it not being locked.
Try it and see, Dawson.
The fortune teller was right. This closet was never
Why
really
isn't
locked
it reflecting
after all.
anything?
So that's what's inside.
Whoa, this is getting
A
trippy.
mirror.
Mike, that's
This
not
be
how
the portal
reflections
into the
work.
Dark world? I look like hell. I look like hell. I look like hell.
He looks like hell and he's altering reality in the
I look like
process.
hell.
Still loving that sound effect. I'm not sure if that
Why,
statue has a
this is
sword up his
dark
ass or
world
what.
bedroom. Odd. It kind of resembles my own room.
I mean, really? Out of all the dumb things you've said so far, this takes the cake.
This bed seems designed to encourage nightmares.
Kind of like Darkseed too.
I'm afraid to sleep here.
Oh, so now he's admitting to being a little tired.
That could only be the Sword of Justice. This must be the shapeshifter's home.
Dun, dun, dun!
When I heft this sword, I feel like I can do no wrong.
It is possible to get to the ending without the sword. Doing so, though, is an instant game over.
This looks like the shoebox I keep my good shoes in.
Ah, so the shapeshifter took
This looks like
Dawson's
the shoebox
shoes.
My shoes and my mom's butcher knife. They're covered in blood.
Who could have seen this coming?
The shapeshifter entered the normal world through the portal in my bedroom.
How dense can one man be? So I know I've been making crazy edits for the past 8 videos, but I promise this wasn't me this time.
There's something rotting inside the refrigerator. Did someone shut off the power?
No, Mike, that's just leftovers from yesterday.
There's something rotting inside the I'm afraid to open it. There's something rotting inside the
Oh, I was hoping for a frowny face magnet.
The sink's clogged up with something slimy.
Probably whatever Mom's cooking. So this is more sad than anything. Mikey Boy is a bit more crazy than he lets on. Again,
still cooking at
link
the
in the
stove.
description.
Nothing unusual there.
Yet.
Mom's still cooking at the stove.
Okay, guys, get ready for the best explanation in gaming history.
What do you know about my shoes getting bloody?
Here, Mike. This will explain everything.
I'm sorry, it's the greatest thing in any video game ever.
Oh, Mommy, I hope you're okay.
Oh, man, I think this is the
This
first
can't
time
be
we've heard
real.
Mike call his
Oh,
mom
Mommy, I
mommy.
hope you're okay. That's Rita's head. I must be hallucinating.
Wait a minute. Your mom's head explodes in front of your eyes, but Rita's
God,
head is what sells it as
Rita.
a hallucination.
Her head's been cut off.
Wait, that's the line from the morgue.
Mike, I've come to speak to you from beyond the barrier of life and death. Humanity is in grave danger, and you are the only one who can destroy the beast that my friends and I have unleashed.
So I'm guessing she hasn't been dumped out of the soul toilet in the River of the Dead.
Rita, I thought you were dead.
Really, Mike?
I'm dead but have not yet departed. Unless you act soon, all of humanity will suffer a fate far worse than mine.
Darkseed 3.
I don't care about anyone else. Tell me who did this to you.
A predator. He killed all of us, one by one.
He wasn't very good at it, though.
I visited your murder site. I found your reunion ticket.
I didn't lose my ticket, Mike. That was dropped by my murderer.
You mean the shapeshifter attended our reunion?
Come on, Mike.
Mike, don't you see? My ticket was serial number 656. The one the murderer dropped was 655. The 2 tickets were bought at the same time.
Are you saying that the shapeshifter invited you to the reunion too?
You whore.
Your jealousy is clouding your mind again, Mike. That was always the problem between us, and it will lead to your downfall.
But yeah, the shapeshifter and I had a thing.
I know all about your involvement in the Otherworld cult.
Whole seances were just harmless fun at first. We wanted to contact dead poets and writers, but instead we contacted the ancients.
Whoops, can't win them all.
So this was the reading group you were always running off to.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Mike. The ancients seized control of our minds and made us do things against our will.
Like having sweet rave parties.
Why would the ancients be interested in your seances?
They're really dumb creatures, Mike.
The ancients needed humans to make a creature able to live in the normal world indefinitely. Through the teachings of the Otherworld cult, they reprogrammed our thought patterns to interface with the power generator.
Literally.
Is it true that you became involved with Dark Larson and Mayor Fleming?
Mr. Ramirez too, but his wife had him killed before I could bring him into the cult. That was my assignment. Recruitment.
Prostitution. Oh, yeah, I mean recruitment.
Who else did you recruit?
I tried to recruit Sheriff Butler and you, but failed.
You're
were
both
too jealous
illiterate.
to become members of the cult.
How could you let yourself become a pawn of the ancients?
You were a pawn of the ancients too, Mike. It was your first visit to the Dark World that gave the ancients enough knowledge of the normal world to engineer the behemoth.
Way to fucking go, Mike.
I don't understand what's happening here.
Join the club, Mike. Or watch my video where I
Honestly,
delve into the
fool, you
plot
were
in more
being used
detail.
and don't
Link in
even
the
realize
description.
it. But you have
Last
a
time I'm
chance
gonna plug
redeem
that,
yourself by
promise.
destroying the
Well,
behemoth.
maybe. We'll see.
How can I destroy the behemoth?
Use your sweet-ass fencing skills.
You can kill it only with the sword, but you must hurry, Mike. While the behemoth is still in the Dark World, it is vulnerable. Once it enters the normal world, it will become invincible.
Through something called plot armor.
The sword is powerful enough to kill the behemoth?
Yes, but you must use the sword before it reaches the portal to the normal world. Once the behemoth crosses over, it will grow powerful enough to destroy all of humanity with a single blow.
And Rita would know all about blowing, am I right?
Why do the ancients want to destroy the human race?
Because you're a part of it, Mike.
Once humanity's life force is released, it will fully wake the ancients from their slumber and nourish them for a virtual eternity.
As opposed to an actual eternity?
How did you learn all of this, Rita?
I read it in a strategy guide. Available now for
My mind is
$16.99.
connected to the ancient spaceship through the power generator. While they sleep, I hear their dreams, and their dreams become our fate.
How much time do I have?
The portal in the adjoining room is too small for the behemoth to pass through. Once it hatches, it will head straight for the portal in the maze, and it is hatching even as we speak.
So now there's a time limit for the rest of the game. Well, kind of
Mike, if you
anyway.
truly
It only
do
really
care about
starts
me,
when
please
Mike
don't
enters
let
the
me die
mirror
with so
maze.
much blood on my
We can
hands.
actually still explore
Stop
if we
the
want,
behemoth
but,
from reaching
you
the
know,
normal
let's get
world.
on with it.
I must leave now. Goodbye, Mike.
Mike sticks his head into the boiling water to get one last glimpse of Rita.
This can't be real. Oh, Mommy, I hope you're okay.
That was my way of pressing F for respects.
Now I'm back in the Dark World. I'm sure I didn't pass through a portal this time. Perhaps time and space are warped here.
Again, this isn't one of my edits. Mikey Boy is mixing up the dark and light worlds.
This toilet really does look like a throne.
And Mike realizes why it's called that. Thanks, Mikey Boy. We all learned something today.
This chair makes me feel very uneasy.
Could be all the skulls, I don't know.
This toilet really does look like a throne. I'm afraid that if I sit in that chair, it might try to eat me or something.
A valid concern. Oh wait, did I say valid? I meant stupid. Let's see if Mom's still in there. Yep, still dead. Alright, let's go to the mirror maze area.
I've got to get back to the power center and stop the behemoth from hatching.
We know, Mike.
Matrix verified as privileged worker. Access permitted.
Uh-oh. I was about to say it honestly didn't make sense that there's a skull there, but then Rita's head
Paul.
phased in.
He wasn't the shapeshifter after all.
Let's confirm that the behemoth has hatched.
The incubator has burst open from the inside. The behemoth has hatched. I've got to get to the portal.
It's exactly like Rita said. Oh, duh.
This incubator is in ruins, but that doesn't mean that the ancients can't construct another.
Just making sure to save before confronting the behemoth. I also want to talk to the Keeper of the Scrolls one more time.
What must I do next?
Michael, the behemoth has hatched and is headed toward the portal. You must stop it before it enters your world. Use the shortcut through the maze. Hurry!
Damn, she just tells you how to win the game.
For a dark world being, she is absolutely beautiful. Stunning.
And smart, too. Alright, let's go. Let's beat the behemoth. I'm going to speed up this mirror maze footage as well. Here's a game tip for anyone who wants to actually play this game. You have to watch out for which entrance you go into. If you choose the wrong one, then you'll lose because you can't win from the other entrance. Also, for every step that Mike takes, the behemoth takes 2, so you do have to plan out your path ahead of time. Have no fear, your hero is here. I'm really confused by this. Does the behemoth phasing in mean he was already in the portal? Who knows? Sweet fencing skills, Dawson. Dawson keeps losing pixels there. Hope he's okay. I did it! I'd show more excitement, but I'm too embarrassed. I just cut out having to go back to the maze. Nothing of importance was lost. And I also cut out of her visit to the Keeper of the Scrolls because she doesn't say anything extra. Now it's time to jam our items into the doohickey.
Light shining from this lamp. There's nothing inside.
Or not? Oh, okay, there's a specific spot to put each item in. Ah, I see. We're going to roll the scrolls up, put it in the machine, and light it on fire. Smart move, Mike.
Such a warm glow. The scrolls fit into the slot very securely.
Ay, ay, ay. Mike, you're weird.
This cable almost seems alive. It reminds me of the cables I saw last year in the Ancients' Power Nexus.
Indeed, let's cut it.
Michael, you've done it. You've defeated the ancients. You have saved our people and yours. Michael. Michael.
Ah, it's
Hey,
grotesque.
wake up, Mikey Boy. Hey, wake up, Mikey Boy. You've been out of it for a little while.
So it's 9:05 according to the clock. That's the time it was during the first session. So either the programmers forgot to change the clock to reflect the current
What
time,
happened to Dr.
12
Sims?
hours have
He's
passed,
been
or Mike
stabbed.
did the entire game in the first dream, which
You don't
still wouldn't
remember,
make any
Mikey
sense.
Boy? We killed him. He was getting in the way.
What do you mean we killed Dr. Sims?
No es un cigarro, Mikey Boy.
Don't you get it, Mikey Boy? You and me, we're both one and the same.
But you're like a foot smaller than me.
What are you talking about? Wait a minute. I get it. You're the shapeshifter.
You're wrong again, Mikey Boy. In case you haven't figured it out, I don't exist at all. I'm you, and you are me, and we're all together. Get it?
Not quite.
No, I don't get it. How can you and me be the same person?
I'm your dark world counterpart, Mikey. A manifestation of your own sick mind.
So
if you don't believe
then
me,
you do
grab the
exist?
knife and try to kill me. Come on, Mikey Boy, give it a try.
Round one, fight! Flawless victory. Fatality.
The deputy looks like he's like
Too
18
late.
or something. He's too young for this
Never
job.
let myself be fooled by that letter Dawson gave me.
I don't know about you.
Ah, that's
I
the
feel
mouth
sick.
animation you're going with, eh?
I've never seen anything so horrible.
Oh, looks like Mike off the
Well, the
doctor
sheriff is
and
certainly
then off
disagreeing with
himself.
something, giving his head movement.
What a mess. Well, at least it's all over now.
I still can't believe it. Mike Dawson, a serial killer.
He was sure busy the last few hours.
It kind of sucks that we don't know if
Killed
it's been
Mayor
12 hours or
Fleming,
less.
Doc
I'll just
Larson,
assume that
Paul
Mike was
Cooper,
asleep
and
from
his
2 o'clock till
psychiatrist all
now.
in one day.
And he also let the clown die, too.
One thing's for sure. I'm gonna be having a few nightmares myself over this one.
So now we get to be Jack for a little bit.
Oh, Mike, there's no need to thank me for returning your mom's butcher knife to you. It's the least I could do for ruining the ancients' plans again. Well, as they say, the third time's the charm.
Darkseed 3 coming to store shelves? Never.
Horrified by what you see, Deputy? You'd be even more horrified by what your dark side is capable of.
But his Dark World counterpart was just a brainless sentry, though.
Dr. Sims, I concur with your diagnosis that Mike Dawson is suffering from multiple personality disorder. However, I think you underestimated the danger of me becoming the dominant personality.
Huh, I didn't realize Jack was telepathic. He's speaking without moving his mouth.
Oh, Mike, there's no... It's too bad you couldn't get to first base with Rita either, Sheriff. Then we'd have your head hanging on our power generator, too.
So yeah, Jack is just as crazy as Mikey Boy. Well, time to hit the old dusty trail. Oh, look, he does have a motorcycle.
See you around, pal.
And that's Darkseed 2. I included a link to a pretty cool article with an interview with writer-designer Raymond Benson. It's a pretty good read, so check that out if you're interested. Also, I know I made fun of this game a lot, but I still contend that it's pretty fun to play. Check out my review on Darkseed 2 for more of my thoughts on that perspective. The link is also in the description. While this is the last official part of this Let's Play, join me next time for a What If episode featuring Darkseed 2. I'm going to try to find some secrets, check out other dialogue options on unique characters, and attempt to break the game. Stay tuned and enjoy the credits. As always, thank you for watching.